What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV, and finally we have some incoming transfer news for you lot. I see people are getting impatient, twitchy, wondering, you know what I mean? There's just over a week to go now until the Premier League season kicks off for Newcastle United. Saturday the 12th of August against Aston Villa at home. Tonali, done and dusted. That seems like ages ago. Harvey Barnes, now a couple of weeks ago when the America tour was on. That seems like it's been a while away. And now we're in August. We've got less than a month of the transfer window. We're wanting signings through the door. We've got two. We need at least two more, in my opinion. Eddie Howe wants at least two more. And one of the long-term targets of this summer's transfer window is done. A deal has been agreed with Southampton for young right-back Tino Livramento. Tino! I'm all for it, just for the Tino chance again. You know, we're back in the Champions League now. We're Champions League back in the 90s. We had the Tino Aspria chance. Bring back the Tino chance for Livramento, and that is the case. Sky Sports News are breaking it in the past half an hour that we have agreed a deal with £40 million for Southampton's right back. 40 million! Wow, I can't believe, we end up paying that much. I thought 30 million was a very reasonable offer, which Southampton rejected a week or two ago. And Newcastle have held in talks with them. They've stayed in discussion. Eddie Howe and Newcastle really want Tino Livramento. They see him as our right back for the next 10 years. He's a big player for us in the future and now. We'll get into that in just a minute, where he's going to play, what's going to happen. But if you think that Livramento is just going to come in and be on the bench and let Trippier play, you're massively mistaken, because there's no way you spend 40 million on a right back just to sit on the bench. We've got Manque who can do that, we've got Kraft who can do that. You know what I mean? We did have Harrison Ashby, who is now at Swansea City on loan. I told you that yesterday. That one will be confirmed any minute now. It might even be announced officially before this video comes out. But Ashby's on his way out. We've still got the right backs, and obviously Trippier, Manque and Kraft. Kraft, who has come back from that horror injury. He's on the verge of fitness now. Manque is also available for sale. He's likely to leave on a free, with a potential reunion with Rafa Benitez at Celta Vigo over there in La Liga. But Tino Livramento, £40 million offer accepted from Southampton, and personal terms are agreed. Personal terms are already accepted and agreed with the young English right back. He's happy with it. Not sure how much he's getting paid yet. It'll be a nice package, I'm sure of it. But he has agreed personal terms. Medical is expected in the next couple of days. So might even be paraded on the pitch in the Cellar Cup this weekend. We can see the Cellar Cup at St James's this Saturday and Sunday, 5th and 6th of August. Fiorentina, Nice, Villarreal, the women all playing at SGP. And Livramento could be showcased, nice little walkout, wave the scarf and all that, show the shirt. It might happen if things move quick. Now it is Thursday afternoon, so you'd have to get him in tomorrow, get his medical done, but it could easily happen on Saturday or even for the Sunday game. Livramento could spend the weekend in the Toon and get things wrapped up. Now, £40 million, the fee, that is massive, by the way. I mean, yes, he's an England under-21 international, very highly sought after player. He's got loads of potential. He was Chelsea's player of the year a couple of years ago in the academy. Southampton bought him. He was Southampton's player of the season. And then he himself had a horror injury. He had that terrible ACL injury. He missed nearly all of last season. So to put 40 million on the line for a player that hasn't started a Premier League game in over a year. The last time he started a Premier League game, I think it was March, April 2022. So he came back towards the end of last season, made some appearances for Southampton. He's played for them in pre-season. Now all these rumours really hotted up over the last 24 hours because he is not included in Southampton's squad to travel to Hillsborough for their championship opening game on Friday night. So everyone was saying, well, he must be on his way. That they were putting two and two together there, because even, your Lavia, who's in talks with Liverpool, your Ward-Prowse, who was in talks with West Ham, they're both in the squad, they're both travelling, they're both going to play. Livramento wasn't, so that was a big indication of what was going to happen. So Livramento, £40 million deal, done, accepted, bid done. 35 million is what some people are saying, with 5 million of add-ons to reach that £40 million mark. And the reason it is so high, and why Southampton were hanging on for a bigger fee than the 30 million we bidded the other week, is because Chelsea are getting a massive percentage of a sell-on clause. Some reports saying it could be up to even 50% that Chelsea get back on the Livramento deal, but most people are saying it's about 25%. It's unclear at the minute. No one's got concrete evidence of how much that sell-on sale is, but even if it's 25%, it's a nice little boost for Chelsea as well, isn't it? And now it is a huge fee. You know, there will be expectations from the off of Tino Livramento, 20 years old. Like I said, England international, under 21s, with the progression aim for the national side. It's a lot of pressure, I would say, on his shoulders. Yes, he's played in the Premier League, he's Premier League proven, but no disrespect to Southampton, and I like Southampton. Did my master's degree down there, went to a few of their games, know some good lads there down in Southampton, Southampton fans. There's a huge step up from Southampton to Newcastle. From playing at St Mary's to St James's is next level. Not to mention the small matter of that bad boy this year as well, you know, and the expectations and ambition of our club now. But he must be ready for it. Listen, he's been at big clubs before, in Chelsea as well, to be fair to him. But he's going to have to step in off the back of that injury and hit the ground running. And listen, where's he going to play? What's going to happen? Because we're talking, you know, great chance for him to learn off Kieran Trippier, England right back. What a perfect opportunity for him to learn and grow off England's current right back, to overtake him and be the next England right back. This is the interesting thing, though. I mentioned, you know, people are saying, oh, it's back up for Trippier, it's good squad depth. He's coming in to start. Livramento will start for me. Maybe not the first couple of games, because we know how he takes things easy with getting the system ready for players like he did with Bruno and that. But he will be starting this season. There's no way you spend 40 million and he sits on the bench the majority of the time. He just comes in for half an hour here and a Champions League game there. That'll be what Trippier's doing now. Or, a big possibility, what I'm hearing, is that Kieran Trippier will move to left back for Newcastle United and Tino Livramento will start at right back. Now, Trippier has played a lot at left back before, especially for England. Very confident and comfortable doing that. You know, you could rotate Trippier with your Burn at left back, or if we do still sign another left back. Livramento is also capable of playing left back, but for me, he's going to be in his solid preferred position of right back. I think that'll happen, and I think Trippier will move to left back. That would just be my guess, and that's what I'm hearing from one or two sources as well. But you never know, Eddie Howe may just be saying that to these sources, putting things out there. I think versatility is the key. That's why we've signed him. That's why we like the signing of Gordon and Barnes. Versatility in these players, because injuries or whatever you want to do, or whoever the opposition is, you could play Tino or Trippier at right back or left back. You know, there's options there to explore and see what really suits us. But £40 million, big money. You know, that's 3 signings now, and they've all been over 40 million. Barnes was pretty much 40, 38 plus add-ons. You've got Tonali, who was obviously 52 to 55 million, and now you've got Livramento for 40 million. So what happened to that 75 million budget? 75 million? We only got 75 million to spend. I told you then, and I'm right now. Bollocks. That was a load of bollocks. 75 million is all I had to spend apparently. Yes, we've sold Maxi, but that was only 23 million pennies in this day and age. You know what I mean? It's mad that Livramento was nearly double what we sold on St Maximin for. Obviously age on Livramento's side and potential and everything, and the English/Newcastle tax. But if you're talking the money that was spent this summer already, so you say 52 for Tonali, 38 if you want to say it for Barnes, there's 100 mil, and then 140 million spent on 3 new recruits this summer, and we are not done yet. But Livramento, keep your eyes peeled. He should be on his way to Newcastle the next day or so. Medicals will be getting done over the next few days, and he will be signing for Newcastle United. Personal terms are already agreed. 40 million bid for accepted from Southampton. Livramento, Tino is back in the tune. Nice one. I'm excited about it. I've said it in other videos, and I'll do more about him in the future. I just want to get this news out for you as quick as I can. I think Livramento is a quality signing. Obviously, let's hope his fitness and everything's still there after that bad injury, but he's a really, really talented player. Proven it in the Premier League at a relegation battle side in Southampton. Proved it in the past at Chelsea's academy. Proved it for England at youth levels. He's a star, and we have got a really top signing there for me. Let's hope we can just settle in quickly, whether that be at right back, left back. Let me know in the comments what you think of the signing. Where would you play him? What do you think Eddie Howe's going to do with him? Subscribe to the Magpie Channel TV and enjoy yourself.